All right, we have ourselves a bit of an interlude to the last hurrah of the honey hole, a store that's actually in the vicinity of the other store that's doing the liquidation sale. They got in a collection of 60 something plus long boxes and a lot of keys in there, a lot. Now, the keys that they did have were appropriately priced, meaning too much for me. And he, in the store manager, mentioned that they would be just kind of blowing out some books for $1. So I'm just like, you know what? Let's see what you got for $1. So, and it's interesting to see what the guy who collected all this stuff was specking on, because it feels like the dollar books that I bought, it's like a time capsule of 8 to 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So you'll see what I'm saying. You'll see what I'm talking about. All right, we're starting off with Weird War Tales, number 93, first appearance of the Creature Commandos, of course, of course. A good thing that this book has boomeranged. This book was hot, I would say maybe 6 years ago, because one of the characters from this book was going to be featured sometime somewhere in the Arrowverse. I forget which show, but now they Warner Brothers is making a Creature Commandos either TV show or movie, whatever. And now this book has exploded, probably even more so than back in the Arrowverse days. So yeah, we got this for $1. Is this a near mint book? Absolutely not. This is a solid VG copy. You can see it's all chopped up, but that's okay. We got this thing for $1. This is okay. So this is a really tough book to find, even before the movie announcements and all that kind of stuff. And I think I've come across two before this, and one is probably in nicer shape than the other, and so I'll most likely keep those and let go of this one. I'll let go of this one. So check my eBay. I'll let go of that in due time. All right, what's next? Now here's a book I've been after for a very, very, very long time. So we have Justice Society number 41. This is a 1 in 25 variant. And what's interesting about this collection here, there's a lot in here that I kind of there are dealers in stores that I kind of recognize where this guy bought these books at, and I swear this handwriting is very familiar to me. And I would have to go to a convention. Convention season hasn't really started yet in my area, but if I have a feeling I know who it is, but I know that handwriting's familiar on that sticker. But Justice Society of America, number 41. I've been after this thing for quite a long time, probably a few years. This book really, I don't think it really goes for anything. If you look on eBay, so this is the 75th anniversary. So I believe this cover homages a Golden Age cover. And what did I want to say about this? I forget. I forget. Oh, you can look on eBay right now and see copies for like $40. They're definitely not selling at that price, but that's how much people want for a copy. So yeah, I've been after it. I saw it. I was really excited. Okay, so we got that for $1. All right, what's next? We have All-Star Comics number 69. So I swear the guy who collected this stuff, it's like he was going from convention to local convention to local convention to local convention, because all these price stickers and all that, it just looks so familiar. But what did I want to say about this first appearance? Well, is this the it runs congruent with the other first appearance of the Huntress. So first appearance of the Huntress right here runs congruent with crap. What's the name of that book? What's the name of that book? Is it crap? I forget. I forget already. It's number 17 or something. I forget. I'm forgetting stuff that other collector, you know what I'm saying? I've forgotten more shit than most people ever knew. But yeah, second appearance of the Huntress or first appearance of the Huntress, depending on your perspective. But that was in there for $1. Not one, not two, not three. But we got, oh shoot. So, okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 5 copies of All-Star Comics number 69, the first appearance of the Huntress. What is the name of that book? Damn it. Man, that's gonna stick in my butt for a minute. All right, but yeah, some copies look better than others. This one's probably like a VG copy, but some of them look pretty decent. I know this price sticker is very familiar to me. But yeah, so we got 5 copies of All-Star Comics number 69. Oh my gosh, take a look at this. Green. So I have to imagine. So this was around the time of that. So this guy probably collected this stuff around the time of that Birds of Prey movie, or when it was being announced, and they announced like before even like pre-production, they announced the characters, and this guy here was collecting the appearances of the Huntress. What's next? Green Lantern number 41. Not one, not two, not three. So we got 4 copies of Green Lantern number 141, first appearance of the Omega Men. Okay, all right, it's all good. I'm not mad at that. And we also have a copy of number 142. We got these for $1 a piece, and I could have swore back in the day, like maybe I want to say like 5 years ago or so, they announced something involving the Omega Men. You know what I'm saying? So this is probably why this guy bought so many copies of that. What are we doing next? Let's do this. Let's do this here. Let's do this. So we have Thor number 390. Of course, everybody knows this book. Everybody was specking on this book hard back in the day. So this is the first time Captain America picks up Mjolnir. And man, I remember this book was, God, this was like a, you know what? I don't even want to say how much this book was going for, because if I say it, it was probably going for more than that. But we have a nice high grade copy. I think this book is still pretty respectable. Just because Avengers Endgame is probably the last great MCU project to date. And people still remember that scene. So this is still a respectable book, I would have to imagine. I got to make sure to look this book up when I'm done shooting this video. And speaking of Thor, we've got 2 copies of Thor number 412. This is I believe the first full appearance of the New Warriors, along with New Warriors number 1 newsstand. I don't know why I love so when it comes to New Warriors, and this price sticker is very familiar, but this is one of the very first books that I had started collecting when I was a kid. And what was interesting is that I couldn't even find the first print of this, so I was stuck with a second print for the longest, the gold second print, if y'all remember that, for the longest time until I could actually find a first print. All right, and speaking of Captain America, we have number 354. Captain America number 354, first appearance of that guy as Captain America or something like that. I forget. I'm trying to keep track of all this spec, especially spec that is like pretty much come and gone, is very difficult. I just decided to buy these for the hell of it. So we've got a set of Captain America number 359 and 360. This is This is long time ago spec right here. First appearance of Crossbones, and we found another set. 359 and 360. Oofa. All right, what's next? Let's do... What are we going to do next? Let's do this one because... let's do this one. I was excited to find this one, though. I was excited to find this book here. So we have Marvel Presents number 1, first appearance of Ulysses Bloodstone, father of Elsa. Okay, it's all good. And we have Fantastic Four. So actually, you know what? Let's look at the price on. Look how much you paid for that. I guess that was a deal at the time. I don't know. But yeah, this is a really solid copy. I saw that for $1. I'm like, I'm all over that. All right, what's next? Fantastic Four, number 129, first appearance of Thundra. Okay, it's all good. It is all good. I'll tell you what, let's do this book right here. Let's do this one. I saw this. I was like, I totally forgot about this. So we have Comics Interview number 6. This is from 1983. And you know what? I am way too far. Come on, let's get just a little bit closer. Let's see. Boom. All right, nice. But take a look at this. So I from what I understand, there was going to be a Justice League. So you can see the date, 1983. And from what I understand, there was going to be a George Perez drawn JLA Avengers crossover in the early 80s, but the kibosh got put on it. And then like 20 years later, what was that, 2004 when that came out, when JLA Avengers finally came out? But yeah, look at this. And what's great, the condition on this is freaking gorgeous. Look at that. Look at the condition on this. Wow. This thing is beautiful. Like the bag that it was in, it wasn't even boarded, but the bag that it was in, it looked, the price sticker on that looked old as hell. But yeah, look at that. Comics Interview number 6 from 1983. And look at the art. The art, it literally, like, if you look at the art from JLA Avengers, it looks exactly the same. So in that time, George Perez definitely hadn't lost a step. But yeah, look at that. That is a beautiful, beautiful freaking art. And I know this book here, this is a relatively tough book to find. And I know this book goes for roughly, I want to say roughly 30 to 40 bucks. All right. What's next? What are we doing next? And let's do this. Let's do Hulk. We have Incredible Hulk number 228. This is the Moonstone. First appearance of Moonstone. Is this one of the chicks that's going to be in the Thunderbolts? I forget. But yeah, there was speculation on this character. Fantastic Four number 15. First appearance of what's her face? What's her face? Uh, Valeria. First appearance of Valeria Von Doom Richards. What's next? We have 3 copies of Micronauts number 8. First appearance of Captain Universe, right? First appearance of Captain Universe. Yeah, this is God, this really does feel like a time capsule. All right. Marvel Age number 70 with She-Hulk on the cover. Beautiful John Byrne cover. A couple copies, well, rather, Ghost Rider number 2 and Ghost Rider number 9. First appearance of, I forget what character this is. I think it's a bad guy. And then, or rather, Ghost Rider number 21. This is the first appearance of Michael Badalino, who later becomes Vengeance. Anytime I see that book for cheap, I just go ahead and buy it. We have Punisher War Journal number 1. And I remember this book because this was Carl Potts and Jim Lee. I'm going to take a look at this. So Carl Potts did the art and Jim Lee did the finished art in this. And let's see. Carl Potts, and this is Scott Williams inks. But yeah, let's take a look. If we can see any shades of Jim Lee in here. And when they did the trade paperback of this, Jim Lee did the art for the cover of that. And almost, they tried to make it like it was all Jim Lee doing this book. But nah. But yeah. I tried, it's like you try to find where you see kind of like, okay, yeah, you see a little bit of Jim Lee in there, but yeah. But anyway. What's next? Speaking of Jim Lee, I am the king of transitions here. Look at me. We have a few copies of Uncanny X-Men number 248, his first work on X-Men. Ooh, excuse me. But yeah. Why not? They're not newsstands or anything like that. But hey, you take what you can get for $1. Also, we have Uncanny X-Men number 256. Is this the first appearance of the New Look Psylocke? I forget. I totally forget. And Alpha Flight number 17, first appearance of Big Hero 6, so to speak. All right, let's swing back to DC, and thank God this book boomerang back. Holy cow, I'm ever grateful. So we have Legends number 1. We've got 3 copies of Legends number 1, and this is the first appearance of Amanda Waller. And I remember this book just nosediving, but I guess there's a project featuring Amanda Waller in the coming down the pipe. So yeah, this book shot back. Let me go on ahead. Let me go on ahead and sell these real quick. And speaking of Legends, we have Legends number 3. So this is the first appearance of the new Suicide Squad, along with Suicide Squad number 23. Look at the price tag on this. Holy crap. Jeez. So, look at that. Look at the price tag. Damn. So, this is the first appearance of Oracle. Barbara Gordon's Oracle. All right. And we're, oh my gosh, we're not even halfway done. So, we gotta power through these, okay? We're going to power through. All right. We have Weird Western Tales, number 35. The main reason why I picked this up is, it's a Bronze Age book, and we have a hanging cover, A Woman in Peril. Look at that. This chick is about to get it. Oh, no. Oh, no, sweetie. What you do? What you do? What you do to bring this upon yourself? Speaking of Jonah Hex, we have Jonah Hex number 87. Now, this is a book that just came onto my radar a couple of weeks ago. And when I saw it, immediately fell in love. I'm just like, holy cow. I didn't even know they made covers like this back in the mid 80s. So this book is Jonah Hex number 87. This is from 1984. I'm like, holy crap. They made covers like this back in 1984 on Comics Code approved books. Holy shit. Get a load of that. And then you got booze all on the dress. Oh my gosh. This chick is ready to get it. She's ready to get wasted. She's ready to get that ready to get that salami. Holy shit. I didn't know they made comics like that back in 84. Boy, mainstream comics, Comic Code Authority books. Oh no. All right, we're moving along. We'll do a couple of Neil Adams Action Comics books, number 485 and 466. These don't go for anything. Just off a general principle, this book should go for something, but it doesn't. But they don't. This book is in rat condition. Dark Knight Returns number 1, but it's a first print. I figured I'd pick it up. I figured there might be some meat on the bone there. Harley Quinn number 42. Does anybody remember when this book was spec'd on? First appearance of Vibe. Oof. Justice League of America Annual number 2. DC Comics Presents number 1. The main reason why I picked this up is that it was a Whitman variant. We have, what is this? We've got All-Star Squadron number 25. A ton of first appearances in this book. I believe Atom Smasher and like maybe a couple other characters. Red Hood and the Outlaws number 1 from the DC New 52. What did I want to say about that? Not much. What else? Let me. Oh, we have some first issue special books. First appearance of Warlord. Now, not 1, not 2, but I believe we have. Yeah, we got 3 copies of first issue special number 8 with the Warlord. Look at the price tag on that. $20. Yeesh. Let's get back in focus. Let's move back because we got some more books. Some more first issue special. Number 5. Let's do this. Icon number 1. What else? What else are we doing? Let's do. Oh, I didn't know. Did I buy 2 copies of this? Oh crap! We got another copy of first issue special number 5. Along with, I don't know why this book doesn't go for anything, but I figured I'd buy it anyway. Justice Society of America number 5, and I don't know. It's a good looking Green Lantern cover. You know what I'm saying? It's this is like really underrated, beautiful cover. It doesn't sell for a damn thing. All right, what's next? What are we doing? Oh, I didn't. Okay, yeah. It turns out I bought 2 copies of this. So we have Brave and the Bold, number 200, first appearance of Katana. What's next? You know what? Let's do this. So we have Johnny Quest, number 5. Johnny Quest, number 5 from Comico. Now, does anybody notice what's going on? Who did the cover for this? This is a beautiful Dave Stevens cover. So Dave Stevens pretty much just drew anything. And he drew it well, but he drew anything. But yeah, Dave Stevens, 1986. He drew a cover of Johnny Quest. Luckily, there was a chick on the cover with big knockers. You know what I'm saying? Luckily. Now, here is some ultimate ultimate Dave Stevens right here. Now, this book here has been on my want list for at least a year, at least. So we have Cheval Noir #7. Look at this gorgeous, gorgeous Dave Stevens cover. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, wee. Look at the condition on this. My goodness, look at that. Ooh, wee. But there is like a lot of glue on the back of it. I guess from binding, but at least the front looks beautiful. Look at that. Ooh, wee. Beautiful. Beautiful. Probably, in my opinion, one of the best Dave Stevens covers. What say you? What say you? All right, what's next? What's next? I don't want to show everything because everything really isn't that interesting. But let's show this one. So we have X-Men and Teen Titans. That was a buck. I thought this was interesting. 4-color #76 from 1945 featuring Little Orphan Andy. Gru the Wanderer #7 featuring Chakal. We have ourselves an Archie book, number 213. Now, here's a book I thought kind of would sell for something, but it really isn't worth anything. But I thought the cover was interesting enough. So we have Super Cops #1 from Red Circle Comics, and I think it's like Archie something. I believe it's Archie comic. And let's see what else is interesting enough to show. I don't know why. I'm kind of ashamed I'm showing these, but I bought 3 copies of Sleepwalker #1. I'm very ashamed of that. We're heading down. We're winding down. Star Slayer #10. I forget. Is it? I forget. I forget what that first appearance is. And we're going to round the bases. So we have Uncanny X-Men #210, first appearance of Baby Cable. And speaking of Cable, there were 3 copies of New Mutants #86, the first true appearance of adult Cable, I guess you can say. Let's see. Let's take a look. I remember back in the day when I couldn't find or afford a copy of New Mutants #87. This was as good as I could get. And where is Cable? Where is he? Shit. I don't know. Mike. Where is he? I thought he was... I could have swore he was on, like, the final page. But, whatever. You know what? I'm bringing this video to a grinding halt. You can click off now. Okay, here we go. There he is. Okay, so that's my haul. I'm sticking to it. There were some more books here, but they're not that interesting. So thank you guys for watching, and we should be back with another last hurrah of the honey hole soon enough. All right, bye.